Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Mystic Ark. Last time, we defeated the King Mole, but it ran away, so we gotta chase it down. Last time I came back here, and I just wanted to get some of that black iron equipment. I'm guessing they don't intend for you to actually go back and get it right now, because the enemies are going to be a lot easier if you actually went back to get the black iron equipment there. So if you recall, there was a whole bunch of debris left behind by the King Mole. So if you go upstairs, you talk to these guys who were at the table there before, boom, they clean it out of the way. We can continue through the dungeon. Hooray! Oh, for some reason I thought I was going somewhere else. Okay, let's try that one again. Now we're going to go through the rest of the quarry. You might remember this part from earlier when we first came through here, but there was a rock blocking the path to the left here, and, well, these guys got it out of the way, somehow. Oh, well, good for you. I would think you would get drunk more on catnip than booze, but okay. Oh, well, good for you. But yeah, we definitely want to save here, so that way we can warp here later on. So let's take a look around for some treasure. As long as we're looking around for the King Mole. Ooh, another empty bottle. Yeah, you can never have enough empty bottles, but I do have enough of a new enemy, gray slime. Those guys can cast the health spell, so if you got an enemy that is nearly dead, you want to finish it off pretty quickly before they can do anything with that. But otherwise, they're not that much more difficult than anything we've already fought. I don't even need to bother using the guard command. These guys just, yeah, they don't deal a whole lot of damage when you've got that black iron equipment. And like I said before about the empty bottles, save them for later. They are very, very useful for a few things throughout the game, actually. You don't have to, but, well, usually you don't have to. And by the way, the gray slimes, they only have enough MP to cast health twice. So it's not like you're going to be stuck fighting them forever like that. Oh, also, something I did since last time was I sold my excess equipment because I had no use for it. And also, I sold the torch and the ice rock because my physical attack can deal just about as much damage anyway. However, I would still hold on to the ice claw for the next dungeon because the enemies in that one are hard. And also, with the potions and all the healing items that I've got, you might think that they're cluttering up your inventory a little too much, but I would still hold on to them for later, because there's situations where, you know, we're going to run out of MP, and we'll want some healing items to help out. Besides, we've got 50 inventory slots. It's not like we're going to run out of them anytime soon. But I do want to get another potion. Alright. Come on, make it. Haha! Man, these guys are making a beeline for me. Usually they're not that persistent. But alright, we made it. Oh, okay. Well, good, good. Trapped it now. So let's see if it's... What the? I thought it might be a little weak for us to pacify it, but what are you guys doing here? Uh-oh. Well, we're kind of outnumbered here, guys. Well, the tunnels all connect here and stuff. Yeah, that would be a problem. Oh. Yeah, that's true. I mean, what else can we do? Oh. Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. Oh, yeah, it's really just one gigantic dungeon. Even though we've only been able to go to bits and pieces of it at a time. But now we've pretty much explored the entire quarry. Now, there is one thing I want to show off to you guys here. You could just warp gate out of there from here, but, well, I want to show off this little part here. Ah, there's the rock we've seen before. So, before, there was 2 rocks here, and we couldn't get past this obstacle, but now we can. And as you can see, with the rock there, once you get into a random battle, it resets the position of the rock. So something you can do when we want to get back to the King Mole later is warp to the save point over here, and then push the rock as far down as you can, and then get into a random battle, and then you'll be able to move past it, because it'll be reset above where you could push the rock there. But alright, that's everything we can do here. Let's head on back to the Bloodhook and see if anyone knows what we can do to pacify that monster. Might as well report our progress, or lack thereof, to 6-pack. Well, more like you guys did. Yeah, I tried whacking it upside the head a whole bunch of times, but that didn't get the job done. Maybe Bragg knows something about that. He was saying he had some... Well, if I ever get stuck, you could talk to him for advice. Oh, really? Yeah, I think I heard someone talking about that. Maybe. Well, let's check it out. By the way, I forget exactly what the sequence trigger is for this, but at this point, we can get access to the captain's cabin. Not that we can really do anything here, but it's open now. Might be better just to take it out, so it doesn't kill any of us on a rampage or something. Okay, well, let's head on back to the gun boss. Right next to Matoya. Well, maybe not right next to, but it's reasonably close to Matoya's lighthouse. Oh, no, I don't want to go below. I want to go up. See what the captain has to say about all this. Okay, how's it going? You little hoochies! Who says that? Okay. Oh. Yeah, that might be a good idea. But, okay, that's everything we can do here. Let's head on over to Matoya's Lighthouse. I almost said Mercury Lighthouse, but no, that's another game, viewers. Man, so many lighthouses in my LPs. But alright, if you recall, I went to Matoya's Lighthouse earlier, but she wouldn't let us in. But now that we've progressed far enough, we can! How hard could it possibly be? Well, let's at least, yeah, get our HP and MP restored. And start climbing the tower. Now, the enemies here... Whoa! Yeah, you want to watch out for little traps like that. The enemies here are pretty tough, so you might want to grind up to level 8 to make them a bit easier. I don't think that's really necessary, though, because... Well, the dungeon is relatively short, and there's a healing point in the middle of it, too. So, yeah, don't be afraid to use your MP for healing, because you'll find a healing point eventually. So now, we got this talking door. What do you think this is? Soul Blazer? No, that's another game, viewers. But in order to solve this one, just click on all the coins once each, and boom, we can get inside and get the treasure. We got a Thunder Scarab there. That can deal 50 thunder damage, so I might want to hold on to that. And a Power Seed that I want to take advantage of. But first, let's fight a new enemy. Okay, that is a vampire. They have the ability to cast the health spell and... what was the other one? Sleep. So you want to watch out for that. And as you can see, it takes quite a bit to take him out. So what I'm going to do here, since I've got a couple enemies to deal with, I'm going to just use my Ice Claw here. They do have 20% resistance to ice damage, or all elemental damage, but after a couple hits, I can finish them off relatively quickly before either of these guys could heal them up. You could also use the Thunder Scarab on them too. So if I run into a vampire and another enemy that can heal, I want to do that so that way I don't get, you know, well, not really stun locked, but I want to, well, kill them before they can heal themselves. So that's one way you could get around that. And really, the floors are relatively short, so you're not gonna, like, get into a whole lot of random battles, even though the enemies are much more difficult than before. Now, I did a hard reset there because, well, we got that power seed. I want to guarantee the stat boost so that way we can actually kill the enemies much more efficiently. But alright, okay, now let's actually start climbing up to the top there. The spikes there, they only deal 1 damage per step, so it's not an extraordinary amount of damage. But we do have another new enemy here, Bloody Bone. Oh, by the way, the figurine command I got at level 7, the way it works is... I'll put the algorithm in the video description there. Nitrodon figured that one out. But essentially the way it works is that you use it on an enemy, and you might be able to turn them into a figurine. And there's a battle arena a little later in the game that allows you to use your monster figurines there. And you can get some really good stuff out of it. So I'll definitely be taking advantage of that. Oh yeah, the Bloody Bones, they can cast fire on you. Yeah, they can heal themselves. Not the Bloody Bones, but the gray slimes. And unfortunately, I'm dealing too much damage to them. So they only cast health if they're like really low on HP. But now I actually need to heal mid-battle. Holy cow. Fortunately, aside from the fire spell, they're, yeah, not really that difficult. I can deal quite a bit of damage to them, especially thanks to that power seed there. But anyway, let's see. With the figurine command, the way it works is if your level is greater, that helps the accuracy of it. And also, if the enemy is lower on HP, the accuracy is better. But even then, it still will take several rounds to get it to actually work, but it's totally worth it. I mean, not right now, but there's specific enemies where it would be a good idea to do that. So what we got here is, well, we got a lever, but yeah, it made a platform appear in the upper right, but that doesn't let us get to the treasure. So what you need to do is use the right lever to do that, but you have to have the left lever up too. You got to do the left one first, then the right lever, or else it won't work. But we get a topaz that we could sell for quite a bit of money. By the way, the sleep spell at this point isn't very accurate for us, so I wouldn't bother using that. The enemies aren't going to deal that much damage to where it would actually be worthwhile to use that, instead of just toughing it out and healing up the health spell. But alright, we got a magic bottle there that can cast the aura spell, which boosts your magic stat by 20% up to a maximum of 100%. It can stack with itself 5 times there. Now, we just healed up here, and that spring looked a little suspicious. This one doesn't, but yeah, they're trying to fake you out with that. So, yeah, don't use the spring on the left there. And I need to heal up again. Yeah, I got a couple bloody bones that just wailed on me, but, well, we're okay. Okay, now for this part, to get across the spikes, the left and right lever don't do anything. But we have a secret option. Haha. Do we get a jailer's key out of it? No, that's another game, viewers. But alright, yeah, now we can just proceed harmlessly here. By the way, with the magic bottle that boosts your magic stat, what the magic stat does is it's basically, it doesn't affect your damage, but it affects your accuracy and evasion of magic there. So that's why I want to hold on to that for later. Now, with Matoya here, if you just walk right up to her, whoa! Yeah, you don't want to do that. So, yeah, just walk around, boom, you can talk to her without having to go through the whole dungeon all over again, like the first time I played the game. Oh, yeah, sure, why not? Oh, sounds like a plan. So yeah, all you gotta do, just press the X button and pick up a few pieces of clothing on the ground. Not really a puzzle or anything. I guess it could be tricky to, you know, see that you need it, or what the clothing looks like compared to anything else around here. But, okay. And, yeah, you gotta put them in one at a time. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Okay, so now what? Oh, do you need a crystal ball? No, that's another game, viewers. But I do want to get some Jolt Tonic if I could. I'll just tell you where the glasses are. Somehow they ended up in a silverware drawer. I don't know how that works, but okay. But alright, we got those. Oh, well, thank you. Right. How do you know all this? Oh. I was gonna say you might be a witch or something, but close enough. So we have a cat sorceress. Well, if you help me out, I can put an end to the stupid war. Now, for making the medicine, I don't know why you need a chess piece, but, well, you do. Well, I know where you can get an onion. Okay, so we're just gonna try and get the King Mole drunk, I guess. Okay, now, on the way back, though, there are a couple treasures that I want to pick up that I couldn't pick up the first time. So let's see, if you go over here, haha! Yeah, you can just drop right down to this little isolated area. And let's see, if we drop down here, haha! Awesome. And we can get the last of the treasures around here. Oh, speed seed. Yeah, I'll definitely want to put that to use. Also, after that battle, got up to level 8 there, and... oh, they don't show up there, right. Well, we got the speed spell that, well, guess what stat that spell boosts? If you say defense, I'm gonna hit you. But no, it boosts your speed stat by 20% up to a maximum of 100%. So you could double your speed stat. I don't worry about speed nearly as much in this game as with the 7th Saga. They changed around how accuracy works so that if you have a little less speed than the enemies do, you're not going to be totally hosed. So you don't need to level grind constantly just to keep up with faster enemies. No, you don't have to do that anymore. That's totally gone from this game. But where do we find all these ingredients for the potion? Find out next time on Let's Play Mystic Ark. This is HG Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.